my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name's Katherine Steele and I really like musicals. Why did I say that like that? What is going on with my voice? Today we are going to be talking about mastering the quick change. The quick change is a problem and an issue that just about every theater kid will encounter at some point in their career. I've had so many that they've aged me very rapidly. I'm actually 40. Help. They can be really stressful, they can be really awful, but I have put together a whole bunch of tips on how to survive them, how to master them, and how to make them less awful. Question of the day, what is the most stressful costume change you've ever done in a show? Let me know in the comments down below. I've got a whole bunch of them, and they're all from Phantom of the Opera, which I'll be talking about later on in this video. So first off, what is a quick change? A quick change is a costume change, a hair change, a wig change, any kind of bodily appearance change that you do during a show. This is typically marked by a low amount of time to do said change during. So the number one tip when it comes to mastering the quick change is to practice it. Come in early to rehearsal, stay late after, and practice it. Personally, I would recommend coming in early before rehearsal to run it. That way when you get to the change in the run through of the show or during the rehearsal itself, you can actually implement it and not miss your entrance. Yay! Have a designated quick change station backstage. If you're allowed to, create your own little station in the wings of the theater. Do this by taking a chair and claiming it as your own. Preset every item you can beforehand and put it into proper dressing position. In example, if you have a jacket that you need to put on, unzip it. If you have shoes, untie them. Make it as easy as possible to put the thing on your body. Did you like that movement? Interpretive dance. You're welcome. Set up your dressing station in the order that you will put on these items. That way you don't have to go rummaging through the pile trying to find those tights that you need to put on first before everything else. If you can, I'd really highly recommend having a mirror, a hairbrush, a comb, hairspray, lipstick, any other kind of touch-up materials in your dressing station as well. Having those backstage in your quick change station is going to be so helpful if you notice that your hair is falling apart or like your lipstick got smudged. This is a big one. Ask for help if you need it. Some quick changes are just ridiculously hard and you might need assistance. Rather than running around asking anyone who's available to help you out in that moment, go up to your friend and ask if they wouldn't mind helping you. If you don't have assigned dressers, ask a castmate, ask a crew member, ask a parent volunteer. Set it up so that they're always your consistent helper for that change. Once you do that, assign specific tasks to each individual person. For instance, maybe you can take on doing the front bodice of your dress that needs to be hook and eyed very, very intricately, while your friend can zip you up the back. Once you assign those specific tasks, stick to them. Don't try to interfere. Most of the time when you try to interfere, it just kind of makes things messier and it makes you more stressed out. Choose someone trustworthy and then trust them. Teamwork makes the dream work. When it comes to quick changes, it's really, really important to stay calm. Even if you hear that music starting and you know you're about to miss your entrance, don't freak out. There is no point in freaking out. Life is too short to freak out. And that's coming from someone who is a chronic freaker-outer. Keep calm and continue with the change. You've practiced this. You know you can make it. Don't let the dumb little lizard survival part of your brain be like, you're gonna miss it! Because you won't. You know how to do this. You've practiced it. Don't let the adrenaline part of your brain freak you out. Also, there's no point in riling other people up. I always describe my personality as like a very nervous show pony because that's who I am. Like, I am very, very anxious. I'm just kind of always a little bit stressed. That's who I am. It takes me a lot to kind of reverse that part of my brain and to make myself calm. And the only way that I can do that is by preparing and planning and making lists. So know what stresses you out and know how to fix it. You might not have that answer right away, but it's something really good to start thinking about long term. So something that really calms me down and helps me prepare and really helps out my dressers is making what I call a quick change cheat sheet. I think I said I was going to make this video like a year ago. Surprise! It's here! Nice one, Kat. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this video for a very long time. Give me a thumbs up for finally doing it. I need the validation. I make this cheat sheet for every single show I'm in. Even if I don't have quick changes, even if I don't have any costume changes, I'll just kind of adjust the way that I do this spreadsheet and I'll just do it for entrances, for props, for any other special notes. It really helps calm me down and it puts me in control knowing that I'm not going to forget anything. I'd recommend keeping a copy at your dressing station station in the dressing room, and then also at your quick change station on the wings of the theater. So I'm pulling out my laptop where I have one of my cheat sheets. On here, I actually have mine from Phantom of the Opera. Like I said, that was the most stressful show costume-wise for me. So here is the quick change sheet that I used for that show. I chose to make this list super, super in-depth and detailed because I had so many different dressers helping me with these quick changes. So let's go through it. First off, I had the song or scene that the costume change was for. Next up, I had the costume, so what I would actually be wearing, and I wrote out every single piece. This was really helpful in terms of kind of creating a checklist of what needed to be preset. On here, I have little plus marks, and that's because those costume changes took place on stage. So for instance, I would remove the Hannibal hoop skirt on stage during Angel of Music. Same thing goes with those plus marks. I would put on shoes, I would add on a robe. I would also say where exactly the change would take place. Is this something that I had time to run back to my dressing room for, or was this something that just needed to be done in the wings, or was this something that happened on stage? Also, it's really important to define which side of the stage you're going to be on for the quick change. Now, here's a little optional section that I did include for this because, again, I had like an amazing huge team of people who were helping me do this. I went ahead and added what song or scene came directly before the change so that the dressers knew when to get ready for it. So I included the title of the song or the scene, and I also included who was in that scene because there are so many like small weird interstitial things in Phantom that aren't really recognizable songs. I also included which changes were really, really quick changes, so I think that probably added up to anything under 2 minutes. And again, the definition of a quick change differs depending on what show you're in. 2 minutes for a quick change might be super, super easy if you're in a show where that change is just putting on a jacket, but in this show I was like changing corsets, changing hoop skirts, adding capes, doing stuff to my hair. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed these tips on how to master the quick change. Again, let me know about your craziest quick changes in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!